Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back trading the news. It was the CAD news, and all I focused on today was I did a trade before the news, just before the news, about 10 minutes before. I grabbed some profits, and then I traded again like about 1 minute before the news, just before. Let me see right here, 5 minutes or so before, because I knew it was going to go down. I can show you the news over here. Okay, here's the news, 8:30 a.m. on May the 15th. It's a Wednesday. Right here, CAD news, consumer price index. If you want to know, you just click on this little thing right here and it tells you consumer price index. That's what I was trading. I know that it's going to move, and look at this, it was equal. It was not red or green, and the market still moved. I just happen to know that it'll move. Also, we had the core retail sales, and this would move the news. The news will move the market, but I was focusing on the CAD today. I prefer to do that. So let's look at the charts. Like I said, about 8:20 this morning, I took the trade here, and it was going in my favor immediately. And I grabbed about 12 pips there. And then as soon as I closed the trade, I wanted to get back in the trade right away again. So I took the other one. I sold it again. 5 minutes later at 8:24 here, I just sold it again. And I just decided to close it here for no particular reason other than I was happy with the pips. So that was 18 pips there, 18 and 12. So I got 30 pips here, and I was very happy. And I know it continued to go down, and it can still continue to go down more. But if I can get around 20-30 pips, everything above that is just a bonus. As you can see down at the bottom, no losers again, with $2,581. And of course, I'm using my super trigger here. It's really simple, couple of moving averages, and the AO at the bottom. But there's a unique way of trading it, which gives a much higher degree of success. I teach all of that in 30 training videos, like exactly how to do it. And if you want to see that, you can certainly get your hands on the super trigger. And I suggest you doing that, especially if your trading results are not good like my trading results. All you have to do is look right below this video, and there is a Word document or a write-up. Still call it the PIP Trigger full package. I do charge $250 for it, and it has well over 23 gigabytes of training. You will get an exact copy of the super trigger on your computer, MT4 Platform. It'll look exactly like this. It only takes me 10 minutes to do if you need help. But I do provide a video that shows you step-by-step instructions on how to install my system on your computer. Now there are at the moment 13 versions of my PIP trigger, and if you do the math, that works out to less than $20 a system. And I do give 17 MT4 templates along with 21 custom indicators to make these systems work. And there are 390 videos that I did myself, along with 20 bonus videos, and there is a lot of Word documents and PDF books to continue your education. This is what you need. A lot of education, whether it's in books. I prefer videos. I like to actually see and hear somebody talking and explaining how to trade the system. This is exactly what I do in the videos here. And there are a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade. Don't forget the $1 Million Trade Plan. That's where you're only doing 1 trade a day, 20 trades a month, and you're only looking for 10 pips. Once you get 10 pips, you can close the trade, and that's where you turn $1,000, and at the end of 10 months you turn that $1,000 into $1 million. One big catch to it, let you know right now, you have to be a good trader, because you don't want to take a trade and it goes against you. It's got to work. 10 pips is very easy to get. I love my trigger, this super trigger, as every day it's pumping out more than 10 pips. Today was approximately 30 pips, as you can see down here at the bottom. So if you want to know more about the super trigger, or if you have questions about the $1 Million Trade Plan, or any questions in general, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. And if you live too far, very easy, send me an email. I do prefer you click on this link here. It's right below the video. It will give us a connection through Skype, and through Skype and screen sharing I'll give you a free session. Lasts usually about 45 minutes depending on how many questions you have, and I will answer all your questions, and I'll show you more tips and tricks using my system here. So I believe that just about wraps this up, and I have to do some more videos, some more training videos for another system that I'm working on. I guess you can tell by now that I love building systems and putting them together and doing the training videos for them. And the more training videos I do, the bigger chance that in the near future you'll become a successful trader, because that's exactly what you need. Remember, you need good trade management, good money management, and you got to get the psychological part, which plays about 50%. The psychological part, it's in between your ears, your brain, and 20% for trade management, 20% for money management, and right down at the bottom there is the system, 10%. So don't be dwelling on the thought that you just need one good system. I learned that the hard way. Cost me a lot of money to figure that out. But once you get those first 3 things in order, trade management, money management, and the psychological, then pretty well any system will work for you. And that's why I give you a bunch of systems, mainly because I don't know when the light bulb will go off, but one of these, along with the training and education, which is what you need a lot of it, and you have to have a lot of chart time, and eventually you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel and you'll become a successful trader. It took me quite some time to figure that out, and a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on education, more than $70,000. So either you're going to spend it on education, or you will give the money to the broker. So whenever you get tired of giving the money to the broker, you really should focus on getting education, and good education costs money. So feel free to get in contact with me, and I've got a lot, as you can see. So anyhow, that just about wraps up this video. Got to do another video, like I said, training video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, until the next trade, happy trading.